Hello good people, and welcome back to another math video. This time on figuring out the percent increase or percent decrease of a number. Let's get started. When we have percent increase or decrease, we're really figuring out the percent of the change. And this is still going to use a proportion. We might think about our proportion a little bit differently. We'll still have the percent over 100, and we'll set that equal to another fraction. But if we're figuring out the percent of an increase or decrease, this right here, the top number, will need to be the difference or the change between the actual numbers, and the bottom will need to be the original number. So we still use a proportion, we still have percent over 100, but we'll have to think about this a little bit differently since we're looking for a percent of the change. Let's look at a problem. A $250 Chromebook is on sale for $185. What is the percent decrease? Well, where am I going to put my variable? Well, look at what I don't know. What is the percent decrease? I don't know the percent. So I'll put my variable right over the percent. Now, you might quickly toss 185 and 250 into here, but they only want to know about that decrease. What is the percent decrease? Well, what's the actual decrease? From 250 down to 185. There's a few different ways you might think about it. A simple way would be to just subtract these two numbers, and you would have 65. So that is how much things have changed from 250 down to 185. And that is the number that's going to go here, because that's the difference between these two numbers. Now remember, 250, that was my original number. So now I'll just cross multiply. I have 250n equals 6,500. Divide to find the variable. And n will equal 26. So this is a this is a 26% decrease. Here's another problem. If my bank account goes from 500 to 800, what is the percent increase? Again, we don't know the percent. That's what we're being asked about. So my variable is going to go over 100. Set up my other fraction. Well, remember, this top part needs to be the difference. I'll just write diff. And the bottom part here, that needs to be the original number. Well, what's the difference between 500 and 800? The difference is 300. What was the original number? 500. So 500 n, remember, I'm just cross multiplying, equals 30,000, and then to get n by itself I have to divide both sides by that 500, and I'll find that n equals 60. So there has been a 60% increase in my bank account. Here's another way to look at it. If 75 is decreased by 20%, then what is the new number? Well, right off the bat, when you start to figure this out and fill in your proportion, you'll notice you're given the percent. That's a little different. They gave me the percent here. If 75 is decreased by 20%, what's the new number? So 75 is getting smaller. They want to know what the new number is. So 75 was my original number. So I'm actually solving for whatever that new number is going to be. So I still do my cross multiplying here, and I'll have 100n equals 1,500, and to figure out n, I'm going to divide both sides by 100, and this is going to give me n equals 15. So it doesn't mean that 15 is my new number. That's how much it's decreased by. Okay, it's decreased by 20%, and that 20% is 15, because look that's where the 15 would go. So it kind of lines up with the 20. These are together. So we just have to do a quick little subtraction here. 75, that was the old number. I'm decreasing it by 15. What's my new number? 0. So my new number would be 60. Alright, so there you go. A couple of examples on percent increase or percent decrease. I hope this helps. It's a little bit tricky thinking about these, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Watch it a few times and we'll see you soon.